Skywatch Media News for the 14th of March, 2021. A meteor fireball skyrocketing over Vermont at 42,000 miles per hour exploded with the energy equivalent of 440 pounds of TNT. This happening on March the 7th at around 5:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The fireball explosion was so powerful that it produced a shockwave that caused buildings to shake. Hundreds of New Englanders observed the meteor racing through the sky, including one witness from Colchester, Connecticut, who saw the meteor from his window, followed by the sound of a massive sonic blast about 90 seconds later. The meteor was captured streaking across the sky on a webcam located at the Burlington International Airport in Vermont. The powerful blast caused by the severely fragmented meteor was so noteworthy that NASA published a detailed explanation for the atmospheric explosion and the subsequent shockwave. Based on the reports of over 100 witnesses, the object, most likely an asteroid fragment, penetrated deep into the Earth's atmosphere, traveling at 19 kilometers per second. After entry into the atmosphere, pressure accumulated on the front side, with a partial vacuum forming behind it. At a height of 30 miles, the pressure between the front and the back exceeded its structural strength. The space rock fragmented violently, producing a pressure wave that shook buildings and generated a sonic blast that was heard by those near its trajectory. The shockwave then penetrated the ground, causing minor tremors that were picked up by instruments in the area near the blast. Infrasound measurements from 3 nearby stations placed the energy of the fireball fragmentation at 440 pounds of TNT. By combining the energy of the fireball with its speed as it traveled across the sky, the mass and the size of the object were determined. With the assistance of infrasound measurements, scientists determined that the Vermont fireball was roughly 10 pounds, with a diameter of 15 centimeters, about the size of a bowling ball. According to NASA, the space rock traveled 33 miles across the upper atmosphere before disintegrating over Orleans County in northern Vermont. Its speed estimate, based on eyewitness reports, was 42,000 miles per hour, or 55 times faster than the speed of sound. The New England fireball comes just 1 week after the meteor blast and shockwave that took place above the UK, where thousands of people in northern Europe watched in awe as a brilliant fireball scurried across the night sky. When the meteor blast took place above the UK on the evening of February the 28th, meteorites rained down upon an area near Gloucestershire, where hunters immediately began combing the area in hopes of locating some of the pieces. On March 3rd, just 3 days following the initial meteor encounter, a meteorite discovery was reported from Cotswold Town in south-central England. It became the first meteorite discovery in the UK in 30 years. The space rock that came crashing towards the Earth on February the 28th is an extremely rare type of meteor known as a carbonaceous chondrite. It is the rock that contains the ingredients for life. It is actually the first of its kind to be discovered in the UK, after landing in a family's driveway in the Cotswold town of Winchcombe. The discovery is now referred to as the Winchcombe Meteorite. The rock, which appears to be in fairly pristine condition, was retrieved by a team of scientists and is now in the possession of the Natural History Museum in London. Dr. Richard Greenwood, who identified the Winchcombe Meteorite, had this to say.
To be the person who walked up there and identified it was an honour, to be really honest. And I was bowled over. It was quite an emotional moment, actually, and I had to be composed in front of these people, but it was a tough thing because it was, you know, wonderful to be the person who could come along and identify that meteorite.
The discovery of the rare Chondrite space rock is especially significant since they are known as among the oldest and most primitive building blocks in the solar system, many dating back nearly 4.6 billion years. The complex rocks consisting of minerals and organic compounds provide valuable information about how the solar system took shape and how the planets were formed. The Winchcombe Meteorite was not only a rare sight to behold for scientists, but it was also a shocking experience for the family who heard the rock hit their driveway on that special evening, only to be told by scientists that their discovery was in fact a rare and unique piece of the solar system. The reason why this meteorite identification is considered so rare is that there are roughly 65,000 meteorites that have been found on Earth as of the date of the Winchcombe discovery. Of that number, only slightly more than 1,200 have been seen falling to the ground. The reason why the Winchcombe rock is so unique is that of the 65,000 discovered meteorites, only 51 are known to be carbonaceous chondrites. And the Winchcombe Meteorite is the first of its kind to ever be found in the UK. The last meteorite discovery in the UK was in the year 1991, when a rock crashed into a residential garden. It became known as the Glutton Meteorite. Thanks to an international collaboration of researchers, an accurate calculation of the meteorite's location, as well as its origin being the asteroid belt, was successfully accomplished in quick order. So rare was the timing of its discovery that only 40 of the 65,000 meteorites found on Earth so far have been discovered in such a short time frame. In the early morning hours of March the 14th, residents of Tokyo and the surrounding Kanto region reported a fireball phenomenon lighting the night sky. Video footage taken of the event from various angles shows the low-altitude meteor streaking across the sky near Tokyo. The object is being reported as an asteroid fragment. Japan and the UK have certainly had their fair share of spectacular objects falling from the sky, but they are not alone. The Ides of March are upon us, and the sky is on full display for all the world to see. On the evening of March the 12th, a bright flaming ball with a trailing orange tail descended from the sky over a village called Ust-Nera, located in northeastern Russia. The village is situated on a stretch of highway that is referred to as the Road of Bones, an area that is so cold that drivers do not turn their ignitions off for fear of not being able to start them up again. The bizarre sky phenomenon received little to no media attention, and Russian authorities were not commenting as to its makeup or its origin, leading to speculation that it may have been some type of Russian rocket or a UFO encounter. But according to the Pulkovo Astronomical Observatory of the Russian Academy of Sciences, the burning flame of light was some type of meteor. Here is the video footage from Ust-Nera. Regardless of its true identity, the falling object over Russia's Far East was both mesmerizing and spectacular. It is yet another mystery waiting to be solved. Be safe, everyone. Thanks for watching, and always keep looking to the sky.